Always a pleasure to bring it to you. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And now Washington's starting group. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. And it's Carter at center. And you thought the future of this great league, really great, terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Kept alive. Here's Banchero. Nails the baby hook.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the ball and set it back.
Koulibaly with it. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Suggs with the steal. Now Suggs pushes it. No one to stop him. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so the first quarter, it's the Magic up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Guys, I love the defense of that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So this is how 4 looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Sarr, and it's Poole in at the 1. Here's Sarr. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Carter. On offense, here are the Magic. 4-point game. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Outside, George. Wizards passing it around. To the paint, stolen by Carter. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, good from Banchero.
Banchero, one of those men that does a little bit of everything, and the scary thing is he's got tremendous upside.
Both free throws, good from Banchero. Poole against Suggs. Poole the pass to Sarr. Here's Middleton. With 1 on the clock. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get back to the action in just a minute. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Out there for Orlando. Here's Caldwell Pope after the basket. Washington. Pass to Banchero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Banchero's got 8.
Well, commit to your move, anticipate the contact. Paolo Banchero does both of those things.
George with the screen on Suggs. Poole against Suggs. George dishes to Middleton. 5 to shoot. And it's good. Time running down on the shot clock.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Here's Banchero. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. He'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Paolo Banchero.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Jordan Poole is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Sarr. Then it's George. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And so they foul intentionally.
Jordan Poole. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Banchero. To Suggs. Offline with his 3. Now the Wizards with it. Trailing by 5. To the middle. It tipped. Sarr with it. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring it within 3.
Oh, huge basket from the big fella Sarr. This rookie is fearless.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Magic. Taking 2 shots.
despite his young age, we know just has proven to be a tremendous. His teammates love playing this guy. He had 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances to huddle him up. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Brian talked to his team during the break. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The Wizards with possession. It's a 5-point game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Poole. Back to Middleton. Pass to Koulibaly. Hands the three.
This is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication. And it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
At the line for Orlando, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted one to fall. And the second and 2 is good. It makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
7 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Middleton. Misses, and he wants that one back.
And it didn't fall, but that shot, they want their offense.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific